Breaking news. Welcome back to OI Charts Market Brief. Here are today's top updates. First news. Maharashtra approved a Rs 3,000 crore state guarantee for a HUDCO loan to acquire land for the International Business and Finance Center in Nagpur, strengthening its business hub potential. Second news. India's economic growth is projected at 7.3% in Q2 of fiscal year 2023, driven by a strong rural economy and higher government spending. Official GDP data will be released on 28 November 2023. Third news. Jindal Drilling secured a 3-year contract with ONGC, ensuring stable revenue with an effective day rate of $35,138.71 for its rig. Fourth news. India Incorporated reported strong Q2 profit growth of 15.2% for 2,857 companies, with revenue rising 8.6%, reflecting a robust market outlook. Fifth news. Top companies added over Rs 2.05 lakh crore in market value last week, led by Bharti Airtel and Reliance Industries, signaling positive sentiment. Sixth news. HUDCO is seeking $1 billion in multilateral funding for infrastructure projects, including $200 million from KfW and $500 million from the Asian Development Bank. Seventh news. India's equity markets surged, with the Sensex up 1,346.5 points, or 1.62%, and the Nifty rising 417.75 points, or 1.64%, ahead of key macro data. Eighth news. SKF India reported consolidated revenue of Rs 13,090.6 million for Q2 of fiscal year 2025-26, marking a 5.2% year-on-year increase. Ninth news. Tata Motors completed its demerger on 12 November 2023, affecting shareholder cost basis and tax liabilities, potentially influencing trading strategies. 10th news. Bihar election results favor the National Democratic Alliance, potentially boosting market sentiment despite concerns over a Rs 10,000 cash transfer to voters. 11th news. Mahindra & Mahindra announced a 50-50 joint venture with Manulife to set up a life insurance company in India, expanding its presence in financial services. 12th news. Force Motors plans to invest Rs 2,000 crore over the next 3 years for global expansion and modernization, focusing on shared mobility and defense. 13th news. Hitachi Energy and BHEL signed a novation agreement with the Adani Group for the Rajasthan HVDC project, improving efficiency in the energy transmission sector. 14th news. Key events this week include the listing of PhysicsWallah after its IPO and retail inflation coming in at 0.25% in October, shaping market sentiment. 15th news. Indian markets closed flat, with the Sensex at 84,478.67 and Nifty at 25,884.90, as traders await Bihar election results and developments on the India-US trade deal. 16th news. RBI intensified interventions to stabilize the rupee, keeping its movement within a narrow range of 11 paise per day since mid-October. 17th news. India spent €2.5 billion on Russian oil in October, maintaining its position as the second-largest buyer amid ongoing U.S. sanctions. 18th news. India's foreign exchange reserves fell by $2.699 billion to $687.034 billion, influencing market sentiment ahead of key data releases. 19th news. Page Industries reduced its dividend to Rs 125, giving a 2.3% yield, raising concerns about dividend sustainability despite expected earnings growth. That's all for today's market brief. Stay tuned for more updates.